Hello, YouTube family. Ember Honey Raven, the Big Fat Witch. How are you? Y'all, I have something super special for you today. I'm going to show you a new tarot deck, but this is not going to be just a tarot flip through first impressions, whatever. I want to show you what probably one of the most important tarot decks and bodies of art of our time for us witchy folks. And I'm not saying that lightly. I think you'll understand what I mean when you see this. So I'm going to show you, I'll hold this up and then I'm going to angle my camera down because I do want to show you a few of the cards, or maybe I can just do it like this. So in case you have not heard, there is a deck. It is the Dust to Onyx Melanated Tarot. This was on Kickstarter. This is the first edition of this. You guys, I supported this on Kickstarter. It's been over a year ago. And the artist, her name is Courtney Alexander, and she has been working on this for a while. I don't even know where to start with this. I'm going to show you the deck and talk a little bit about this. But you guys, she is a brilliant artist. She's a woman of color. She has created and designed this tarot deck with representations from the Black diaspora. I'm just going to show this to you. I'll talk about the actual mechanics of it and how beautiful it is, but then I'll show you a few of the cards. I am actually not going to show you all of the cards because I am hoping that you guys will go to her website and support her. This is a very important tarot deck, and I'll talk a little bit about that. So I received this when the Kickstarter was funded and she started shipping them out, and I just want to show you how beautiful this is. This is the box, and as you can see, her Dust to Onyx logo. This is like a rainbow foil on this box. This is beautiful, and I probably, y'all, I don't even know if I'll be able to bring myself to read with this. It's so beautiful. It's like a work of art. This is like a magnetized box though. Okay, so check this out. Yes, and this is her signature. It is actually signed. This is deck number 420 out of, I think it is 1,000. 420, which I thought was awesome. Hello. Dust to Onyx. It is a melanated tarot deck, and this is what you get. So I'm going to show you. Let me put this part down. So this is like the little thank you card. I'm sorry, I'm getting a glare from my ring light. And the little card says, thank you for supporting Dust to Onyx. This deck is possible because of you. I'm forever grateful. Well, honey, Miss Courtney Alexander, we are grateful for you because I'm just going to show you guys what this is. When I say that this is one of the most important tarot decks of our time, I mean it. Look, every tarot deck has its own importance and every tarot deck will resonate with people in a certain way. But this particular deck, this deck is so socially important. It is so beautiful. It is so magical. And it is so, the quality, I am blown away. I don't think I've ever held a tarot deck made of this quality. So the book that comes inside is a hardback book. I mean, I'm telling you, she went all out. This is the book. It is a hardback book. Yeah, and I'm going to just kind of show you inside. So inside is a little glossy. I have not used this deck. Like I said, I don't even know if I can. She has a message on the inside. She has an invocation. I'm not going to share any of that here because I do want to try to protect as much of her intellectual property as possible. Like I said, I will show you some of the images. She does allow for the images to be shown with proper credit. I just don't want to show you every image, okay? She has an acknowledgments page, which I think that if you do get this, please take time to read her notes on the inspiration process and the acknowledgments. She has a fantastic, I have not read this book, but y'all, this book by itself is amazing. So she talks about the role of ancestors in this particular deck. She talks about how to develop a bond with this particular deck, the spiritual tool. The book on its own is amazing. I probably will do a separate review on this. She talks about positioning of cards, themes and keywords, tarot spreads. Yes, there are full color photos in this book. This book is so quality, you guys. It's just done on a beautiful paper. She talks about cleansing, ritual, And then she goes into, like this one says Ether Major Arcana. So I'm just going to show you just a tiny bit. So she gives you an image of the card. This is the Shaman. And then, I'm sorry about the light, you guys. And then she gives you a full explanation. I think it's important to say too that the images that were used on these cards, for instance, this is the Queen Mother, and they are stunning. They are absolutely stunning. They are her work. This one in particular was originally done with acrylic, pastel, spray paint, gold leaf paint, and magazine clippings on Bristol paper. She talks about the original size of it, and she talks about, you know, these are important images that have to do, and she says in her own words, with the Black diaspora, the chef, the Moor, the lovers, the strength. They do follow the major arcana pretty closely with the Rider-Waite. They will be images, most of them you will recognize. The Tower, and the Tower gave me goosebumps when I saw it. It is just stunning. She goes in, and here's the thing. When I say this is quality, I just cannot get across to you enough. But look, even with, like, this is the Ten of Blades, she gives you a full page for every card. This is not just some, you know, half-ass slapped together, oh, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, she gives you an in-depth explanation. Here's the beautiful thing. She talks about, for instance, on the Ten of Blades, I'm going to give you just a tiny bit. She says it's a reminder of our strength and purpose and how we can survive in the face of great adversity. Yes, yes. She talks about, she gives you a couple of quotes that go along with these. This particular quote is from Sojourner Truth. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. And she talks about another great spirit. I don't want to read it all to you, but each one of these has a significant representation for folks of African descent. I highly encourage you to please read the book. I'm actually going to be going through this deck page by page and reading this book. This is one of the things that excited me so much about this. I think that as a person in this world, especially as a white person, I think that when we have the opportunity to not only support an artist of color, but also, y'all, this is a very generous gift that Courtney has given. Her time and effort, certainly, but the research that has gone into this, and the opportunity to have this information, the opportunity to learn this, the opportunity to sit in quiet reflection about what these images mean. This is powerful stuff. Okay, so I'm just saying the book in and of itself is a work of art. I'll show you the cards now. Give me 1 second, and then I'm going to tell you about a really exciting thing. So when you take the book out, you then have the actual cards. Yes, they are in their own individual bags. I'm going to show you these because you're just gonna die. They're so amazing, y'all. I cannot even go. Yeah. So yes, the edges have gold leafing, gold foil edges. They are absolutely gorgeous. The cards themselves are a fabulous size. As you can see, this is my hand. These are the cards. These are the perfect size cards. This one says first edition, first printing. I have a feeling that this deck is going to be, you know, I have a feeling that this deck is going to be one of the pivotal, most structural decks when it comes to shaping the tarot world. I think that this is a deck that every single person is going to want to get their hands on. It is beautiful for the artwork. It's beautiful for the feeling behind it. It is absolutely just socially, spiritually important. So I'll show you some of the images. Look at this. And you guys remember, these are all her artwork images. This is the emerging one. Yeah, and this is all, you can see the lettering is gold. I'm trying to be super careful because I'm terrified. This is the Conjurer. There are some embossed, they kind of feel embossed. They're raised. Some of the coloring on this has a little bit of texture. This deck is so special, you guys. So special. I would have waited 1,000 years on this deck. This is the Shaman. I don't know if you're getting goosebumps looking at this, but I sure did. This is the Queen Mother. She actually has bags. She has a few other items on her site. Her site is dust2onyx.com, and it is dust2onyx.com. She is about to do a second printing of this. Doesn't that look like Grace Jones? She's beautiful. This is the chief, not the chef, the chief. Yeah, I can't read today. Just absolutely, and this is the more. I want to find, there's one other card I wanted to find in here that I thought was just really, God, they're all incredible. This is the Death card. Look at this. These are just incredible. Her artwork on its own is absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Her artwork speaks for itself. It's just so powerful. Here's the tower. I wanted you guys to see this one. This is absolutely beautiful. But you know, the feeling behind each card, you know, there was a process. You can feel it. There is a thought, a process. There is a love in this. This is just an incredible body of work, an incredible art. God, I just don't, you know, I don't know that I've experienced another deck like this. This is, I really just cannot say enough good things about this deck. I will show you a couple from the other bag. I love that they came and they were just so well done. And so much love and care. And this is the box when you have, look at this, when you don't, this is like velvet line to hold your cards in place. And I'm telling you guys, quality. Very, very high quality. Oh, and this one is the blank card. I wanted to show you in this one, I didn't really get into this side too much because I'm kind of saving this for I want to do some private study with this. This is probably going to be my focus over the next several weeks. So I wanted to show, hang on one second, here we go. The Seven of Staffs. Check this out. The color, the imagery, it's absolutely stunning. Again, check her out at dust2onyx.com. I bought and paid for this deck myself. She did not send this to me. I've had no conversations with her. She did not ask me to review her. She didn't ask me to do a video. This is just me believing in her product, believing in her artwork, and I just want you guys to go support her and know about it. Now, she does have a brilliant, an absolutely brilliant opportunity on her website, which I will be also supporting. She is allowing people to sponsor a deck. And what that means is there are a lot of readers of color, and she wants it for non-men readers of color. So femme readers of color who need opportunities to have a tarot deck and to have this deck. And you know, this is, yeah, so you can sponsor a deck. You can actually, I don't know if you just purchase a whole deck and they give it to whoever's in the scholarship program, or if you can just pay into the fund. I'm not really sure how it works. I haven't found out about it yet, but I'm going to be helping sponsor a deck because I think this is very important to do. Check her out. I'm really shook over this deck. I'm shook by the beauty and the quality of it. This was a homegrown effort, you guys. I believe on the blog when she talked about, you know, shipping this out, I think she had some friends come help her at her apartment to get all this shipped out. So this was not a mass production. It sure the hell feels like one because it is so professionally done. It's just beautiful. So I wanted to share that with you. I will go ahead and go through this book and probably do a little more in-depth review for you guys later. But I just wanted to bring this to you. This is probably going to be the one deck that I don't know, I feel like I opened it and I just feel like, you know, oh, the shining light came out of it. It's beautiful and brilliant. I want to say congratulations to Courtney for doing this. Congratulations on your effort. Congratulations for such a beautiful and brilliant body of work. And thank you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to get our hands on this because, yeah, this is amazing. So until next time, keep making magic. Again, you can support Courtney at Dust2Onyx. Check the down bar for a link, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.